Hi, my dear students in 4th primary. How are you? Now, arrays and identifying patterns. These are some of the important concepts we used a lot in last year's math lessons, especially multiplication lessons. Though we know that division and multiplication are reversed operations, division and multiplication عكس بعض. We will still use the same concept in division in today's lesson, lesson 11, which is called patterns and place value in division. We will learn how to use the place value, multiplication facts, and patterns with 0 to divide multiples of 10, 100, and 1000 by one-digit divisors. We will use arrays at the start of access on page 303 in a game that will help us understand what is the division. Now, let's welcome our friends. I will play with it with my two students. Okay, let's welcome them. Okay, hi, what's your name?
My name is Salma.
Your name is Salma. How are you, Salma?
I'm fine, thank you.
Fine. Do
Yes.
you like math?
Yes.
Okay, hi, what's your name?
My name is Farid.
Farida, how are you, Farida?
I am fine, thank you.
Are you ready to play with me?
Yes.
Okay, you know today's game is called the division array. Okay?
Okay.
طيب تعالوا بقى اشرح لكم الجيم دي هنلعبها ازاي.
Okay.
Now we have two sets. Each set فيه numbers from 6 to 25. Okay? Each one of you has one set. ايه اللي هنعمله؟ You will pick one card randomly. Okay? النمبر اللي هيطلع لكم ده اسمه dividend. Okay? This is the biggest number. وبعدين انا عندي هنا dice. النمبر اللي هيطلع لنا ده الديفايزر. النمبر is called the divisor. اوكي؟
Okay.
طيب وبعدين هتعملوا ايه؟ مطلوب منكم بقى النمبر الديفايدنج ده اللي طلع لكم هنرسمه in groups in equal rows. هتعرفوا؟
Okay.
اوكي؟
Yes.
طيب وبعدين لو في حاجه لو في squares مش مكمله row this will be the remainder. اوكي؟
Okay.
طيب now let's see the example all together. Okay. Now as you see here let's say ان 23 ده النمبر اللي طلع لي في الكارد بتاعي. اوكي 23 is called the dividend. اوكي طيب what is the 4 الفور تعالوا نقول ان الفور ده when I roll the dice طلع لي number 4 and this is the divisor. اوكي يبقى dividend is 23 which is the biggest number والdivisor النمبر الديفايزر بتاعي number 4 اللي هو when I roll the dice طلع لي number 4. وبعدين هعمل ايه؟ مطلوب مني ان انا اعمل represent ال 23 in equal rows. When I represent 23 in equal rows هيطلع لي كام rows؟ as you see here هيطلع لي 5 rows. only لا مش 5 rows بس هلاقي ان كمان طلع لي 3 squares دول اسمهم remainder. اوكي ده الباقي بقى remainder. اوكي طيب what about the score؟ السكور ده هحسبه ازاي؟ هحسبه بالروز يعني 5 rows يبقى السكور بتاعي 5. اوكي؟
Okay.
6 rows يبقى السكور بتاعي 6. طب what if لو ما طلعليش اي remainder هعمل ايه؟ السكور will be double. اوكي؟
Okay.
Did you understand now it very well؟ يبقى
Yes.
لو ما عنديش اي remainder I will double my score. اوكي؟
Okay.
طيب تعالوا بقى let's start our game. Okay, here are our two sets. This is your set. Okay,
Okay.
Salma, and this is your set يا فريدة. Now, can you pick one card يا سلمى؟ Yes, you pick number 18. Show me كده. طيب سلمى pick number 18. Okay?
Okay.
طيب يبقى this is the dividend, right? This is the
Okay.
dividend.
Dividend
Okay.
number.
Now, show me your number. Pick one card يا فريدة. Any card you want. Number 20.
20.
Show me. And this is the number which Farida picked, number 20. Okay?
Okay.
And this number is the dividend. طيب, now it's time to roll the dice. Now, can you roll the dice? Farida? Okay, Farida, can you roll the dice? يلا, roll the dice. Number
5.
5. Okay. Now, can you represent, ya Farida, your number, which is 20? And Salma, can you represent
18.
number 18?
Yes.
Yalla, show me.
Okay.
In equal rows. Take care.
1, 6, 3, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, 121, 122, 123, 124, 125
Okay.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 16, 17, 18.
Have you finished?
Yes.
Finish.
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
طيب, let's write your answers. Okay, keep your number here, and you keep your number with you. And let's write your answers. طيب, now I will start with Salma. Okay, I will write your answer here, ya Salma. And this is for Farida. Okay? طيب, tell me, ya Salma, which number do you choose? Number 18, right?
Yes. 18.
Okay. Type. The divisor is number what? In the dice. When you roll the dice,
5.
you have number 5. Okay, both of you have number 5, right?
Yes.
So, how many rows do you have?
1, 2,
When you
3,
represent number
4.
18, how many rows do you draw? رسمتي كم رو يا سلمى؟
3.
3 rows?
Yes.
Okay. And tell me, في أي remainder عندك يا سلمى؟
Yes.
Yes, how many squares?
3.
3. يعني your answer is 3 and 3 remainder.
Yes.
Okay. So let's see Farida. Hey Farida, your number is 20,
20.
right? Okay. And the divisor, the number when you roll the dice, it was 5, right?
Yes.
So how many rows do you draw ya Farida?
4.
4 rows. Okay. Excellent. Then, do you have any remainder? في أي remainder ولا 4 equal rows? Yes,
No.
I see that you draw 4 equal rows, right?
No.
So you don't have any remainder? Okay, يبقى I don't have any remainder here. Now, let's see the score.
Okay.
طيب, we said the score زي number بتاع rows بالظبط. Okay, so Farida has 4 rows. So I will write here 4. But she no remainder. يبقى هنعمل ايه? I will double the score. So the score will be 8. Okay?
Okay.
طيب, what about Salma? Salma draw how many rows? 3 rows, right?
Yes.
So your score is 3.
3.
So Farida is the winner. Thank you so much. Now let's repeat the game once more. تعالوا نلعبها مع بعض تاني.
Okay.
طيب, let's repeat it once more. Okay. Now with the same cards, can you choose another card? يلا. I will start this time with you يا فريدة. يلا, pick one card. $21, show me. This is Farida's card. 21. Okay.
8.
8. Good. Okay, now can you roll the dice? Yalla, this time you roll the dice.
1.
Repeat it again.
5.
5 again.
Yes.
Okay. Yalla, can you represent this number? Down.
1,
Okay,
2,
this is your number.
3,
This
4.
is your number.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
8 and 1. Can 8. 8 divided by
Yes.
1.
No.
1.
8 divided by
5 equal
hmm,
1 and
remainder.
3. 1 remainder 3 is
Okay, let's see the answer all together.
okay.
Okay, now this is for Salma again, and this is for Farida.
Farida.
Okay, Salma, tell me what is the number of your dividend? Dividend.
8.
8. You have
Yes.
8, so I will write it here. When you roll the dice, the divisor is
5.
5. Okay, so we will write it here. And then when you draw the rows, how many equal rows do you draw?
1.
You draw
1.
one only?
Yes.
Okay, 1 row only. And do you have any remainder?
Yes.
Yes. How many
3.
squares?
3.
You have 3 remainder?
Yes.
So I will write it here. 3 remainders. What about you يا فريدة? Can you tell me what's your number? The dividend?
21.
21. So I write it here. And you have the same divisor when you roll the dice, right? It's number 5. So when you draw the rows, how many equal rows يا فريدة?
4.
You have 4? Okay, and you draw 4
One.
here. Okay, do you have any remainder?
Yes.
Yes? How many squares?
1.
1 only? Okay, so I will write it in the remainder. طيب سلمى، عملتي ايه يا سلمى؟ عملتي what? عملتي 8 divided by?
Divided by 5.
Yes, you make 8 divided
Equal
by
1.
5. The
Equal 1.
answer is 1. The answer, you know, the answer is the quotient.
3.
And you have 3 what? 3 remainder, right?
Yes.
What about you يا فريدة؟ عملتي ايه؟
21 equal.
The biggest number divided.
Equal 5.
You make 21 divided by 5, you mean?
4.
Yes, the answer or the quotient is 4. And you have 1 remainder, right? طيب تعالوا بقى نشوف السكور بتاعنا. Okay, both of you have remainder, right?
Yes.
So,
yes.
how many rows? Salma has only 1 row and Farida has 4 rows. So, Farida again is the winner. Okay? على فكرة, I was happy to play with you this game. It was very interesting playing with you this game. And I wish I see you again and play with you another games.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Thank you so much and see you soon, inshallah. And now after we have finished our interesting game وفهمنا ازاي بنعمل الديفيجن وعرفنا ايه هو الديفايدند والديفايزر والكوشنت اللي هو الانسر وامتى بيبقى عندي ريميندر وامتى ما يبقاش عندي ريميندر وعرفنا كل ده through the very interesting game. You can play this game with your friends. Okay? Now let's complete our lesson. Okay. And now after learning how to find the quotient or the answer using the arrays, let's head to build part on page 305 on your school book and try to find the quotient using the related facts and patterns we have learned before with the problems you want to answer. Let's see the first problem. In the first problem on the table is solved. Let's explain it all together to help us understand the steps. Now you can apply it on your own after that. In this example, we want to divide 600 divided by 3. I want to divide 600 by 3. أول حاجة هعملها is label the parts of the problem. Here, 600 is the dividend, right? 3 is the divisor. تعالوا نكتب كده يبقى 600 is the dividend. And 3 is called what? 3 is called the divisor. And the answer is called what? The answer is called the quotient. Okay, let's write it here. The answer is the quotient. Okay, now 600 is a multiple of 6, right? كلنا عارفين إن 600 multiple of 6 وكمان multiple of 100. The related fact here is that we will divide 6 by 3 to get what? To get 2. Why? Because 2 times 3 gives me 6. هي مش 2 times 3 gives me 6? Okay. In the end, we will notice that the pattern here is to add the 0 in the answer. أنا عملت 3 times 2 gives me 6 and then so 2 is the answer and put the 2 zeros عشان أنا عملت 600 divided by 3 the answer is 200. We will notice the following. 2 times 3 6 وكمان 20 times 3. Let's see. 2 times 3 6. Okay. 20 times 3 gives me 60 and 200 times 3 gives me 600. Right? Now I want you to also try to apply what we have understood about identifying patterns and division related facts. I'll give you now time to answer problems 2 and 3 on the table, and when we get back we will see and discuss what we have done. Before we review the answers to the problems, I want to explain to you something I have noticed in the past 3 problems we have answered till now. I am sure إن انتوا كمان noticed what I have noticed. It is not necessary that the first digit of the dividend is a multiple of the divisor on its own. يعني إيه الكلام ده؟ As we have seen in the first example, when I divide 600 by 3, لما كنت بعمل 600 divided by 3. 6 is multiple of 3. كانت فعلا 6 multiple of 3. But in the second problem here, we are asked to divide 150 by 5 because the divisor is 1 digit number. We will take the first digit of the dividend اللي هو إيه؟ اللي هو 1. Okay? So, إيه اللي لاحظناه؟ أنا لاحظت إن ال 1 is not multiple of divisor 5. يعني ال 1 مش multiple of 5. طيب, the related fact here is that the first 2 digits in the dividend, the 100 with tens, represent the number 15. طيب, أنا قلت ال 1 مش multiple of 5. هعمل إيه؟ هشوف ال 15. Is 15 multiple of 5? Yes. When we divided 15 by 5, we got 3. And that's because 5 times 3 gives me 15. هو مش 5 times 3 gives me 15. Okay? So, 15 divided by 5 equals 3. The pattern here is to add the 0 in the answer. يبقى my answer is 30. I put the 3 and add the 0. Let's move to problem number 3. Problem number 3 here, I want to divide 1,200 by 6. Type, of course, the bigger number is 1,200. This is the dividend. And 6 is the divisor, the smaller number. The answer is called the quotient, as you know. Now, you have noticed that the first digit, اللي هو ال 1, is not multiple of 6. ال 1 ده not multiple of 6. هعمل إيه؟ I will take another digit. يعني هشوف ال 12 multiple of 6 or no. Yes, of course, ال 12 is multiple of 6. Right? So, 12 divided by 6 gives me what? 12 divided by 6 gives me 2. يبقى when I make 12 divided by 6, the answer is 2. Why? Because 6 times 2 gives me 12. Type, what is my pattern here? Yes, my pattern is add the zeros. So, 12 divided by 6 gives me 2, and I'll put these 2 zeros. The answer will be 200. Now, the same will be repeated in problem number 4. تعالوا كده نشوف بقى problem number 4. Here I want to divide 200 by 4. Again, I will find that the first digit, 2, is not multiple of 4. أيوة أنا عارفة إن 2 not multiple of 4. هعمل إيه؟ I will take the first 2 digits اللي هما 20. Is 20 multiple of 4? Yes, 20 multiple of 4. 4 times what gives me 20? Yes, 4 times 5 gives me 20. يبقى when I divide هعمل 20 divided by 4 equals 5. Why? لأن 4 times 5 gives me 20. So the answer is 5? No, don't forget to put these 2 zeros. So the answer, sorry, 1 0 only because I said 20 divided by 4, 5. So I will add 1 0. The answer is 50. So my quotient is 50. Now we want to apply, نطبق بقى كل اللي احنا اتعلمناه today using different methods of division to solve the problem in Connect part on page 306. Let's see it all together. Here in the Connect part, the problem says that 8,100 people that need to get to work on Monday morning to arrive at 7 a.m. They all want to take the metro to work. كلهم عايزين يروحوا بالمترو. There are 9 cars on each metro. كل مترو عنده 9 cars. Each car can fit 90 people. كل car ممكن تاخد 90 people. The question is, السؤال بقى بيقول لي إيه؟ ينفع can all these people, كل ال people دول take the same metro to work؟ ينفع كلهم ياخدوا نفس المترو عشان يروحوا الورك بتاعهم؟ I will give you some time to think and explain your thinking using numbers, or words, or symbols, and when we are back, we will discuss your answers. And now I am sure all of you thought about the total number of people each metro car can fit in a single trip. طيب المترو consists of 9 cars صح؟ طيب each car can fit 90 people. So the total will be what? التوتال هعمل ايه؟ Yes of course هعمل multiplication. هعمل 90 people times 9 cars. 90 times 9 equals what? Yes, of course, I know that. 9 times 9, 81, and put the 0, right? طيب ده معناه إيه؟ This is the biggest number of people the metro can fit in a single trip. Of course, all the 8,100, كل ال 8,100 people can't arrive at work at the same time. مش هينفع أبداً كلهم يروحوا الwork at the same time. You can solve it in another way, as we have learned in our lesson. ممكن نعمل إيه؟ Yes, I can divide ال 8,100 اللي هو كل ال people اللي عندي by 9 cars, right? The answer will be what? Yes, 81 divided 9 gives me 9, and put the 2 zeros to be 900. 900 دول إيه؟ People per car. يعني كل car هتاخد 900 only. Now we know that each car can only fit what? Fit 90 people and not 900. Let's work on division even more by using multiplication facts and patterns in practice part on page 307 of your book. Now let's see problem number 1. Here in the practice part, problem number 1 بتقول لي إيه؟ Here I have 540 crayons in a large bin. Students were asked to put 9 crayons in small box for each student to use. طيب السؤال بيقول لي إيه؟ عايز يعرف how many small boxes will the students need in order to complete this task. عايز يعرف هيبقى عندي كام small boxes. From the problem we'll understand that we are asked بيسألني to divide ال 540 crayons كل ال crayons into groups of 9. تعالوا نعملها كده. يبقى هعمل 540 all the crayons divided 9 equals what? طيب here I have 54 divided by 9 equals what? Yes, 54 divided by 9 equals 6. Then put the 0. The answer will be 60. 60 small boxes. Let's move to problem number 2. Problem number 2 here. He wants me to write this number اللي هو 892 in expanded form. فاكرين ال expanded form? Yes, we do it last lessons a lot. تعالوا نعمله مع بعض. As I read the number, I write it. I write each digit with its value. 892. يبقى how can I write it? I will write 800 plus 90 plus 2, and this is what is called the expanded form. Now the remaining are 3 problems. They are direct division problems that we have practiced today. Let's see problem number 3. We are asked to solve 180 divided by 2. طيب here زي ما احنا شايفين ان ال divisor is 1 digit number. So I will find that the first digit اللي هو ال 1 is not multiple of 2. طيب هعمل ايه؟ Yes, I will take the next digit. يبقى أنا عندي دلوقتي ال 18 it is multiple of 2. So 18 divided by 2 equals what? Yes, all of us know that 18 divided by 2 equals 9. Why? Because 2 times 9 gives me 18. And then put the 0, so the answer is 90. Let's move now to problem number 4. Problem number 4, you want me to make division 6,400 divided by 8. Type, I will take the first digit, which is 6. هو 6 multiple of 8? Of course, no, 6 is not multiple of 8. هعمل إيه? I will take the next digit. So, 64, yes, 64 is multiple of 8. Now, ask yourself, هي 8 times what gives me 64? Of course, 8 times 8 equals 64. So, 64 divided by 8 gives me 8. And what about the 2 zeros? Of course, I'll put these 2 zeros to be 800. That means 6,400 divided 8 equals 800. Now, let's move to number 5. Problem number 5, the last one. Here he want me, it's a little bit different على فكرة. As you see here, 20 equals 120 divided what? Yes, we'll find that this division problem is reversed, العكس. But we will notice that the dividend has a 0 وكمان الquotient has 0. Here I have 0 and here I have 0. What's left is to figure out the number. I will divide 12 to get 2. Okay? يعني هسأل نفسي 12 divided what equals 2? Yes, of course. 12 divided 6 equals 2. So 120 divided 6 equals 20. And now after we have finished the practice part, let's summarize all what we have took this lesson. And that's being so, after we have achieved the target of our lesson today, which was to be able to use the place value with multiplication facts and patterns with zeros to divide multiples of 10, 100, and 1000 by one-digit divisors. To check your understanding and have more and more practice, you can head to check your understanding by scanning the code shown here or on page 288 on your school book. Thank you so much for your watching and see you soon.